Alright, welcome to part 6 of Psychonauts, and this time we will be exploring the campground just a little bit more, and then we're going to be going into the third level of the game, which is, I always forget the actual name of it, but it's Mio Vodel's Mind. But it's where we learn how to levitate. Yes, Link gets more fun.
Will Dylan edit?
Also, I unlock another power here, so that's why I'm back here again.
Will Dylan edit out my chair creaking from the beginning of this part? We'll find out.
Wow.
More. Okay.
I unlocked another power through rank, which is telekinesis. And you can pick up objects and throw them at enemies.
Oh yeah,
I like to get.
I'm sorry.
I like to get to rank 20 as quick as I can because you get the two more important powers you can unlock, which is pyrokinesis and telekinesis, because you can set things on fire and throw out.
Okay, I lied. Cause I've gotten this too. Yeah, I did that. I did it on accident. He threatened to kill me and went, oh, it's an accident.
I tried to throw the trash can at him. Yeah, I love it. I just love that because I threw it at him and he's like, good throw.
You sound like my dad.
Hey, I've been thinking about that. Why that guy hates smoking so much? What do we ever do to him?
How does he manage to keep his hair clumped like that?
Curse them and all their descendants to die.
Like it's only in the back of his head, but it goes out so far. I feel like it shouldn't have that much support.
Tell me about it. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure
Anyway.
he's actually psychic himself.
Right here you find out that pretty much like his dad doesn't really like psychics for some reason, and so he doesn't really like Raz. So obviously that doesn't lead to a very pleasant.
If you explore the hub world, you can actually find out why before this. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, because I know not to spoil things.
That is like the creepiest trash can ever.
Yeah, I know.
Can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
If you should die before you wake.
Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
Can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
Wow.
If you die before I wake up. I don't remember what he said.
Or freaking, I don't know why, but whenever I think of clowns, I always think of Billy and Mandy with him going out, destroy us all!
Destroy us all. Yeah.
Destroy us all!
You know, I think of that Simpsons clip so much that whenever I say the words "can't sleep" in my head, or even vocally is not a word, Brendan. Anyway, I say "can't sleep" and I follow up with "clown will eat me." I've watched that show too much, or not enough.
Right.
And Jacob here is enabling my addiction because he gave me access to his Disney Plus account. You enabler.
So
Yeah.
Jacob the enabler.
Enabling. I mean, it's good content for the most part. Just
Right. I don't know. Didn't they like crop it when they first put Simpsons on there?
I've ranted about this so many times. I'm surprised you need.
Yes,
I'm surprised you even need to ask that. I could rant about it again if you
I was
want.
trying to say it in like a name that is like remembered, so I didn't mean to make it sound like I was confused.
But yes, the first how long was it? Like 6 months of The Simpsons life on Disney Plus. Instead of having the original 4x3 versions, they had these versions that were cropped to be widescreen, so you missed out like 25% of the screen. So like, gross. Why would you want that? But that's the only version available for a while. And
Also, I just showed off the dowsing rod there. That's how it works. You just kind of run around until the meter fills, and then you get the arrowheads that are buried in the ground.
and that's how I experienced The Simpsons for like the first time.
yeah, that's how a lot of people did. I just casually mentioned on Twitter that, like, the episode Marge Be Not Proud is, like, the best Christmas special ever. It is, by the way. And someone replied, oh, I'm watching the show myself lately. It's really good. And I was really happy for a second, but then I remembered they're probably watching it through Disney Plus, and they're missing out on like 25% of the footage, and then my happiness went away. But seriously, if you watch the show, please switch back to the 4x3 versions. It is way better.
Yeah.
I can rant about that as much as you want, Dylan, if we need to fill up recording time.
I guess so.
25-minute rant.
No, but right here I'm just buying some side cores for level ups, as I said before.
Or you can make the rest of this playthrough just me talking about cropped Simpsons. There's this one... I'll talk about more. There's this one joke where Homer and Barney go to the Duff Brewery, and there's all these different flavors of beer, but you see they're all coming from the same pipe. But that's cut off when it's cropped. You don't get that joke. You missed out on that actually really good joke. Why is this not illegal? It's the objectively inferior Simpsons experience. Okay. you said you're okay with me ranting about this, so I am.
Is there a reason why the loading screens are like just weirdly like? I just feel like they don't match like the general vibe.
No, we're talking about the Simpsons.
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever. Just go.
I don't know. They use this loading screen a lot though, and the other one that's like the lake one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's part of the reason why it feels like that, because they use a lot of the same ones for different areas. So, you're talking about the loading screen.
Yeah, it just seems like with like the vibe of the game or whatever, it just doesn't line up. Maybe it's just me though. I don't know.
Yeah. But we're making our way down to the docks so we can get ourselves a boat so we can get over to the third level in the game, which is Mio Vidello's level, and it's like a pinball disco-y thing, almost. And you like learn how to use the momentum of the levitation and all that in that level. So we're also getting an explanation here as to why you can't go into water. And his family's basically cursed. If they go in the water, this hand like tries to grab them and kill them pretty much. So yeah, kind of dark. But,
How far does this go? Like, can you even take a shower?
No.
I mean, I'd imagine you could.
I mean, his skin's pretty yellow. How do you know that's just not grime?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could put it that way, but in that case, gross.
Like this game is above doing that. We just had like giant pus balls a couple parts ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone's too nice to just tell him how badly he smells. Oh, that seagull's walking in place.
Yeah.
They're Naruto running too.
Alright. This is like how they're just a bunch of random dead fish there. Also, this is where we start getting hints that stuff that happens in Raz's dream is somehow connected to events that are happening around the camp. And yeah, Dogen losing his brain was actually true. There's nothing there.
Okay, I like that. Again, I haven't gotten this far, so this is all new to me. I should catch up in between sessions. I haven't touched a game in like a month.
Also, I love what he said. Hacky sack. He just spouts random like lines. You need to say like TD, hacky sack, and I forget what the other one was. But yeah, it's kind of entertaining. There's actually a bit later in the game that's even more entertaining because I don't want to spoil it.
Hey, it looks like all those weeks in the canoe.
They just call me like I don't know, the person who ruins things by spoiling it. I don't know what you would call it.
A spoiler.
A spoiler. English language sucks.
Well, you know what? I'll make you feel a little bit better. Aerith dies in Final Fantasy VII. There, no one knew that, right?
No one at all. Also, I for some reason I kept trying to figure out a way to dismount. You can't dismount off the boat. you can't get all these cards until you get the levitation power. So.
That is
Yeah.
the weirdest canoe, like with no paddle. Just
I was about to point that
He's
out.
just using his mind to push the boat.
Yeah, I was about to point that out and like ask how's he doing, and then I remembered. Oh yeah. I forgot what this game is about. Apparently.
Just gonna say, anytime you see something weird, just assume psychic powers. Like,
Even if you like clip through the ground.
I guess,
It's
yeah.
like, or I could just say it's one of Dr. Robotnik's diabolical traps.
Yeah.
Dude, I am so excited for my Sonic 3 video, so I can bring that up.
And also, this is kind of proving that there's something going on here with if all their minds being connected, because she just said that she had the same nightmare that he did. And he even asked why all the meat.
Remember how, like,
No.
the last session I brought up how she has no nose, and I was questioning if, like, there's, like, nose race wars? Like, the noses versus the noseless. I still want my answer.
I don't know, man. Anyway. This is... I think this level is just called Valdello's Dance Party because it's pretty much the theme of it.
I wish I can just sit wherever I want.
I mean, she's levitating, so I imagine some of this is putting a strain on her mind to some degree, so...
I don't care.
And I feel like it'd be like the same amount.
I don't care. My feet are really deformed. I just need to sit sometimes. Should I do a foot reveal?
no.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to take a picture of your foot.
I've shown the internet my feet. No, I won't. I've honestly thought about doing that just to show how bad my feet are, but then I remember...
You know what, I might put up a picture anyway and just put censored over it.
Draw what my left foot looks like in MS Paint.
There you go.
Alright.
Just give it to me later. Anyway, you get another permit here so you can use levitation in their mind. The reason why you get permits is because you can exit out of the stages whenever you want with the smelling salts that you get before the first stage starts.
Oh, you brought...
So it's just so you can't use it, you know, outside the stage.
This is a thing you said makes the game a lot more fun. I didn't know I was this close to it.
Yeah.
Alright, this gives me motivation to actually play the game again. I'll catch up before the next session, I promise.
Okay. So yeah, this is the levitation power. It makes movement way more fun. It's way faster than your... Well, I wouldn't say it's way faster. It's a little faster than your ground speed. It's pretty momentum-based, as you'll learn. But you get like a super bouncy first jump, which I love, because it just makes the platforming in this game so much better. Because you can get a run up like that, do a nice jump, and then float down. And that's another thing I love about this ability is you have the ability to float. So you can do more precise platforming and stuff later in the game. So, yeah. It basically just fills out the rest of Rise's move set when you get the levitation power, essentially. But yeah. Now onto the fun level of rolling around on the levitation level.
To be honest, I zoned out the last 30 seconds. I'm really excited to draw my feet in MS Paint.
Wow. Now I really have to show it. And let's see what Brendan's rendition of this was. Why did I say
Hopefully better than my rendition of like, what was it, Hack Kid, my MS Paint drawing. I tried.
Yeah.
So Dylan is telling me to show feet.
No.
Okay, for context, I don't know if I ever mentioned this in this channel. I have club feet and flat feet. It sucks. I can barely walk. Like, I can walk like 4 blocks before I need to sit down. So there's your context.
But as you can see, though, this power is very momentum based.
I thought those were burgers.
No, they're not burgers. You're supposed to be like studio or like disco lights.
I see it now, but when I first saw it, I thought it was like a burger.
You thought it was like
lettuce.
lettuce or something on the side.
Yes. See, it looks like burgers. When you're far away, it really does.
Jeez.
Also, I like it when they put stuff like this in games. Like, whenever you're trying out new mechanics, they have a return so you can get back up here. So if you fall down, it's not like tedious for you to redo the platforming over and over.
That's good.
Is there always this much like character interaction with levels like this?
At least for the first 3 levels. But I'd say it depends on the level, to be honest. But yeah, most of the time, the way they push the level along is with cutscenes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll say if you're not into that, then probably play something else. So,
I mean, I'd have to try it out and see, like from like a player perspective, but like I don't know if I like that or not. Usually I just like to play the game and not be interrupted constantly.
I understand it's not for everybody, but I don't know. I don't mind cutscene heavy games. I don't mind any type of game really, besides like asset flips and I don't know. Probably strategy games is probably my least favorite.
Like Metal Gear Solid's like 5 cutscenes.
Well, okay, yeah, that's. I have my limit because MGS4, like I've played 2 and 3, and those are already called movies. So I don't even want to get into 4 and see how bad that is. No, thank you. Dude, there's literally a part in that game where you crawl under a tank and a cutscene plays. Literally, like a second after you get control. Like that's how bad Metal Gear Solid 4 is with cutscenes. It's like. Jesus.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah. I like the twist on that. It's kind of simple, but it's cool. Oh, this is like a... I really like the design of this whole... Because it's... They have like the little pinball shooter thing up here, and then like you have this whole area you can just roll around in.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it looks like a pinball area. Getting like weird monkey ball vibes, kind of.
Yeah. Not only that, the stage is really smartly designed because it really does give you a good chance to play around with how the momentum of this works.
It reminds me of the pachinko machine from Mario Sunshine.
Oof.
Yeah.
That was a level.
There's that.
It unfortunately was a level.
There really wasn't an incentive to play that level either, just with how the game was structured.
Yeah. If those remasters are real, I hope they fix that. Like, I love Sunshine, but the structure of that game is dumb.
The progression for it, it's like... Yeah.
So, if you're looking for some of the collectibles, a lot of them are in like these little side areas. Like all the figments are over here and stuff like that. And that's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, continue.
Alright, I don't know what to talk about, so, Simpsons on Disney Plus.
We're going back to that.
Back to Simpsons.
Why doesn't it have the episode Stark Raving Dad? Okay, never mind.
Dude, one thing that frustrates me about Hulu is I pay like $12 a month. They say The Simpsons is on there, but it's only like
the newest season.
Season like what? Yeah, it's the newest season.
I think it's season 33. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I lose track.
Which one are they on? Is it 31, 32?
No, I can check. I have Hulu on my phone. Hold on.
Okay. Disney Plus only has it up to 30.
Hey, Dylan, I am planning on getting a Disney Plus account soon. I can share it with you. So I'm only planning on giving it to my my mom and my brother, and you can have 4 accounts at once, so, like, I should probably give it to someone else, so, yeah. Just watch The Simpsons, otherwise that will revoke your Disney Plus privileges.
Okay.
Watch all 30 seasons.
Also, is it me, or is that disco ball really, like, oval-like?
I don't know, I'm looking at Hulu.
Yeah, I like the little trail it gives.
Yeah, yeah. I like the whole look of the levitate power. It's cool.
Okay, Hulu has the Simpsons movie through live TV, but they abbreviate it to the Simps OV.
The Simps OV.
Oh man, I love that movie. Oh, it is 31. Okay.
I like this little small bit. You just grind around the top here. And It's simple, but it's like it's fun.
We are at season 31, and 32 is coming in, I would assume, a couple months, because it usually starts in September. Actually, that'd be 1 month. Actually, be less than a month. I forget what time of year it is. I'm sorry.
This year has been.
What day is it? What year is it?
I don't know.
What month is it?
I actually don't know what day it is.
Also, as I
Saturday.
proceed to fail jumping.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me date this video. It is 8:33 p.m. Saturday, August 29th.
There you go.
You know what? Maybe I should cut him out this time.
No.
I could do.
No. Do that and I'll start doing the Batman thing again.
Oh no. You're right. Never mind. That's fine.
Oh, I was like, what is he talking about? I'm like, oh, yeah.
I love how I can blackmail you guys with that. I'm so happy I did that joke for like the first 6 months of this channel's existence
I
nonstop.
forgot about that.
Oh my god.
It serves as wonderful blackmail.
Sing that time.
Oh wait, no, you're doing it, you
wow,
hypocrite.
Okay.
I didn't finish it.
Oh, so I can say half of it? Is that the rule now?
Yes.
You sure you want to give me that privilege?
It's revoked. Never mind. You're right. It's too much power. Wait, you already have the ability to fire us. Why are you listening to me? Apparently you're the boss.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Hey, it's that guy.
Oh yeah, I like this because you get to see like more of like what the Psychonauts actually do, and yeah, they're like saving the world from explosives and art thieves, and they use their telekinetic powers to stop helicopters with medicines trapped in it. It's neat. Yeah. I guess the only time the Psychonauts really go into people's minds though is when you know, it's I guess it'd be someone that can't be reasoned with or like stopped physically. You'd have to do it mentally. I guess would be the best way to explain it. You were looking for reason earlier.
There you go.
I guess it'd be. I could have just said that earlier. So.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for. That's all I wanted.
You know, a thought that just entered my head. You know how a lot of more recent 3D Sonic fan games have like the Genesis physics but in 3D? I kind of hope that's what the sequel to this game does, because those are so fun to mess with. Obviously it wouldn't be on the same scale, but yeah, I want that. That would get me to buy the game, just saying.
When you are levitating, you are
Oh yeah, I like that. So it basically tells you can levitate above all danger, but if you try to do that over the water, you still get grabbed because of the whole water curse. So they're consistent with that. So not just a plot thing. It's an actual like thing that stops you from going into the water.
It's a rainbow burger.
Almost, I'll let you on a bet that just didn't want to program water controls for physics, so they were just like, nah.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. They probably thought, you know what? Water levels suck. Let's not do that.
Right. What you saw there, though, when I was having trouble getting that figment, that's kind of one of my issues with this game, is since the figments are flat, there's a few of them that are just, it seems like they're almost impossible to collect unless you, like, literally are on top of them. So, like, I don't know. They're
Bounce
cool
pad.
ideas,
Bounce
just
pad.
sometimes it kind of works against the game. Yeah. Just gotta bring up Sonic, don't you?
I just did it like 2 minutes ago. Why are you surprised?
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is why levitation's so much better. Look how much further you can travel. Oh, so much better. Makes this game way better.
I feel like the game should have gotten that from the beginning. If it makes it that much better.
This literally feels like they should have had it in the first level. Because they would have been able to do so much more with it.
Because honestly, that's one annoying thing about some games where you get an ability later on that makes it so much better. Like Epona in Ocarina of Time. Traversing Hyrule Field is a massive pain. You'll never convince me otherwise, but it's tolerable with Epona. But you can't get that until like the second half of the game.
Yeah. And you know that's kind of what I was going into the other time too. Is this game does risk style over substance quite a bit because there's just times where like they're trying to like I don't know, they're like trying to like do too many things. So it's really trying to, I guess would be the best way to say it.
What's
See a
going on,
half pipe.
Brendan?
Dude, he was going through a half pipe at a very, very fast speed. So Sonic 2 went to my head. Anyway. Sonic is kind of my thing. In case you haven't noticed.
That's true.
Currently doing a marathon, you can watch my main channel, just saying.
That's actually one disappointing thing about
Put a plug
is
in.
that they don't.
No, we are bringing this back to Sonic. I'm kidding.
This is the only part of the game where they really use the levitation power like this. So
What, really?
it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, that's lame.
They do put in like inclines and stuff later in the levels to like, you know, obviously to make it easier to traverse certain stages. Besides that, like, not really.
Yeah, that's lame. This actually looks pretty cool. They only do it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the whole thing with it is that like there's like a lot of levels where you'll get a power up for that specific level, and they only use that power up for the most part in the level. And
Greasy light.
I don't know. I feel like when developers do that, they burn themselves out on like things they add to the game, like mechanics.
Oh, so it's like Zelda.
Yeah.
More specific.
Except I feel like levitation, though, out of all the power ups in this game, has way more utility than the other ones do. If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I can tell just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Any power up that
Like
makes
you
it.
said, it makes the campground traversal faster, but yeah.
Any power that makes you go faster is just going to be used the most. Like the most used mask in Majora's Mask is the wow. Anyways, the bunny hood.
Yeah. Or the Goron's mask, I like rolling around.
Yeah, but that gives you a lot less speed. I mean, no, it gives you way more speed, but a lot less control. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
It's fine, I'm tired too. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. We shouldn't record while we're tired. That's kind of impossible.
Yeah, I'm honestly always tired, and plus my schedule is so messed up right now. Like, I just woke up from a nap, like, right before we started doing this.
Are you like working through the night or whatever? Or just up throughout the night?
When you don't have anything going on, your schedule is just very easily messed up because you don't have a reason to go to bed on time.
Right. I understand that.
Just gonna say, work kind of keeps us in check with that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, except when I'm off for like 3 days and then I just don't care about my sleep habits.
Yeah. But I'm guessing you would never be as far off compared to like Brennan's, where like you would be out the entire night type deal, and then go to bed at like 9 or 10 a.m.
There's been so many times in my life where I've just become nocturnal.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's hard having a social life of any kind when you have a sleep schedule like that.
Yeah. It's a sad thing.
I mean, I close most of the time when I work retail, so I would like sleep like half the day and then just like be up like all night after I get out. And, like, it's a great way to live.
I mean, I've always worked jobs where I have to get up early, so just kind of works that way.
Good for you.
Little Jacob here has his life on track.
Right?
Kind of. I mean, yes and no.
Well, more so than us, at least, especially me.
I'm trying to become more independent financially, so.
Well, stop trying to be responsible.
Making us look bad. No, you're not allowed to improve your life and become a better person.
But you guys, like, you should like be motivated by that and see that, like, oh, look at
No.
him get motivated.
What? No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
That sounds like work.
It does. Dylan, you're right. I never thought I'd say that, but you're right. It does sound like work, and I don't like work.
Wow, okay, I finally got Brendan's approval. Did you hear that?
Screw you guys. Oh, well, okay. What even is this level?
This is actually the end of the stage. I'm just trying to get back to the top so I can finish it. The reason why I even fell down here in the first place because I was, collecting the pigments and everything.
You missed one.
Collectathon motions. Yes. These games are fun, I promise. These games are fun.
They have no necks, and their arms
I was
don't
gonna say,
connect.
what is up with those models?
They're pseudo Rayman.
I mean, yeah, you'll see a lot of that in this game. There's just like certain things that are cut down, even if it looks like that. But I don't know. I guess it's still part of the art style because if you look at all the models in the place, they all look like that. So I don't know.
Okay.
So cute.
I guess.
I thought he was
I
dabbing
don't know
for a
what else to
second.
say.
I thought he was dabbing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he had like he had the arm motion going. You'll see it in editing. Oh,
Anyway,
I like that abrupt end.
Yeah.
levitation, yay! Useful power-ups and more things to come later. Bye.
What a great sell.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'll get back to this game before the next session, I promise. If I don't, Dylan, you can hit me.
Okay. Sounds rough.
Anyway, bye.
Can't sleep. Clown will eat me.